Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you clicked on this video. Hey Aries, how are all you guys doing? I hope you're doing well and life is treating you good. I thank you for all your support. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, if you would like to, I would love for you to join this channel and be a part of this. I appreciate all you guys have done for me, all your support. It means so much to me. Thank you for everything that you've done for me, and just for watching. It means so much to me. So thank you for everything. Now, before the video began, I pulled your energy. Okay, Aries. So in the past, it was number 39. So maybe you're 39. But I got the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Okay, so something in the past involved you speaking up. You had to invoke your throat chakra and you had to say something. So you said something. Maybe you said your piece. Maybe you put down your foot when it comes to something, or you spoke your truth. But something involved you communicating what you wanted or what you didn't want in the past, okay? All right, so your current energy is wonderful. It's blossoming abundance. So things are coming to the surface. Something good is on the horizon for you. A lot is incoming for you, I would say. Okay, so things are coming together. Things are playing out in a good way. Abundance is in your energy. Now, abundance takes many forms and it means different things to different people. Okay, so maybe you were born on April 3rd. Could be. Okay, but there's a lot going for you. Don't forget about your blessings, and maybe you have a lot of blessings incoming. Okay. All right, now your future energy is number 30, so maybe you're 30 years old, or maybe you were born on March 30th, okay? That would make you an Aries. My daughter is March 29th, okay? So this might be your birthday, okay? So I've got the garden and the gate. Now we're going to look this up because this is your future energy, okay? So this shows a young woman in a garden, okay? However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. But be aware, the choice to stay in seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or a fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from the karmic path, or from living your truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. Okay, so maybe you need to, in the future, to open your perspective to something more, okay? Don't limit your perspective, either physically, emotionally, or spiritually, okay? Maybe you're going to shift your focus in the future, okay? And realize there's a lot, maybe you've been limiting yourself in some type of way. But in the future, Spirit is wanting you to open yourself up more, possibly, okay? You might need to let your spirit roam or be more at free with yourself, okay? Some type of freedom could be incoming for you, all right? Okay, so what I got that could be blocking you was, I want to have equal give and take with you. So maybe someone doesn't know how to show up for you, like like they should or they want to, or they didn't in the past. So this could be blocking y'all's connection in some type of way. Maybe they're embarrassed or ashamed or feel guilty because they didn't show up for you like you deserved. Okay, what else is blocking you is destiny. Someone is struggling to find the right path. Now, this could be you or them, but these two things possibly are blocking you in some type of way. Okay? Now, what's supporting you is someone is always longing for you. Okay? So you're on someone's mind, and maybe this is you too. Maybe you can't get somebody out of your head, and that's supporting you, because when we think about something, usually we're going to act on it, right? So either way, daydreaming is supporting you, okay? All right, now your guidance from spirit is gifts, okay? Self-interest, and then routine is supporting you. Now, I would say with routine, be sure that you have a healthy routine that's supporting you. Also, maybe you should change your perspective, okay? Or change your location, maybe to help you see things clearly. These birds, it's two different scenes. Also, what else is supporting you possibly is the people around you. These birds aren't alone. They have each other. Okay, so what's supporting you could be your friends, your family, your co-workers, whoever your spiritual guides, your spirituality, that is supporting you, okay? People around you, they're there to help. If you have people in your corner, then that's supporting you, okay? So lean on people that you trust and rely upon, okay, for guidance. Also, we have gifts. So be aware that this is supporting you. You have different things at your disposal to help you, okay? You're multifaceted. There's a lot of depth. There's a lot of different types of levels to you. You're not just one thing. You're very capable. You have abilities. You have a lot to offer. So this is supporting you. This is part of your guidance. Like, use what you have to your advantage, okay? You come with a lot. You have a lot to offer. Don't sell yourself short, okay? You have things to give. You are very loving. Don't forget that you have a lot that you can give, okay? Also, what is supporting you is self-interest. Now, I feel like what could be supporting you is if you're dealing with some type of scummy rat, okay, then get rid of the scum. Get rid of the rat, okay? Your guidance is to get rid of anything negative, anything that you can't trust, okay? Anything that makes you feel uneasy or is just something's off. If you feel like something's off, then do what's best for your self-interest, okay? Take out the trash, whatever you have to do, okay? But your spirit is saying your guidance is to remove anything that is not serving you. If it's limiting you, if it's making you feel anxious or stressed out, and you can get rid of it, then just get rid of it, okay? That's your guidance. All right. So I do have a poem for you guys, okay? All right. I wrote, life can test you, life can get you to rest, life can be unjust, look for the best. For none of us get a choice, we are born into a world with a guide. Some guides are blind and some guilty or behind. Whatever the case, let your inner light find your way, for that way can overcome the blind, and you can find your true land with the help of your inner divine. Let that be your wind chime. Okay, so that's what I wrote. All right. Now, I channeled this. The angels want to tell you this, Aries. Take time to evaluate what is truly important. Don't let yourself be fooled by people around you. Your false twin flame is in a state of huge regret. They have had an epiphany and realized you were their true friend and were sent to them from the divine to protect them, and you truly without reason love them from the heart. You love their flaws, you love them, and you know all their dirty secrets. It's quite extraordinary how much you love them. I've studied you, and I still am blown away by the fact that you love them so much. I revealed to you everything, and they revealed to you so many things, and still you love them. This kind of love is angelic love. I suppose that's why the angel came to you and spoke to you, because the angel knew you were their true, devoted, loving counterpart. But that angel had to watch as you suffered, and they rejected this divine calling. They are truly saddened by the events that have taken place between you. They know that your false twin had a choice and chose to commit spiritual treason. They took divine energy, and when they did, that angel wept and knew that there was nothing that could be done. You tried, and so did the angel, but some people can't be reasoned with. Some people think they know when in fact they don't know, and have set themselves up for failure. For you can't do what they did. The angels have called in the karma, and the karma is destroying this false twin flame. But this is their just due. They spit upon true divine love, and that was their choice. But when they attacked you, they attacked an angel of the divine. And that was not something that will be tolerated, ever. Their loved ones who are passed over now watch over you, because you are their true love, and they hurt their true love. So their guardian angel is now yours. Okay. So I feel like some of you love somebody unconditionally, even though you know all their dirty little secrets. And the angels are blown away by your love, because your love is just angelic. Okay? But this false twin flame committed spiritual treason, and the angels saw them do so. Okay? And so the angels have called in their karma. All right? And I guess this false twin flame has a guardian angel, a loved one that has died. Well, that their guardian angel is also yours now, okay? Or is now yours. Whichever the case, you have guardian angels, Aries, that are watching out for you, okay? The angels want you to know that you have guardian angels. Okay. All right, now we're going to move on. And right when I said that, it was 1313. Cool. Okay. So maybe 1313 is significant. I don't even know what that one means. I can't keep up with all these angel numbers. Okay. Oh, I did pull some cards that I made myself, and I did get divine intervention. So some of you have experienced some type of divine intervention. Someone couldn't handle the facts and is a coward. So maybe some of you are dealing with a coward. Okay? Be aware and manifest. Okay? So keep on manifesting. Okay? And be aware of what's going on around you. Casualty of turbulence. So some of you were a casualty of turbulence. Maybe something happened in the person on your mind's life, and you ended up being a casualty to this situation. Okay, stand your ground, stand in your convictions. Okay, so stand up for yourself and what you believe in and what you know that you truly want, Aries. Your karma is good. So the angels want you to know that your karma is good. Don't doubt what you know or yourself. Okay, so don't let somebody get in your head and make you doubt yourself. If you know, you know. Okay? A guide is coming. So some of you are going to have some type of guide. This could be in the spiritual or the physical realm. Okay, but someone is coming. A guide of sorts. Secret lifestyle, secret children. So some of you are dealing with somebody who had secrets, big time, okay? That might not apply to you. Master of illusions, but there are clues. So someone was a master of illusion, but they weren't as suave as they thought they were. They left clues. You love a fool, love them from afar. So some of you love a fool. I've been there, okay? If you do, I know what you're going through. Okay, I've got the 12th house Pisces. Okay, so maybe some of you are dealing with a Pisces, or they had Pisces in their chart, or maybe you have Pisces in your chart. We have Heyoka, empath, healer, and mirror. Okay, so maybe one of you is the empath. Okay, we have ego driven, so you could have been dealing with somebody who wanted to boost their ego. I don't use names usually, so I don't make a mistake, okay? So you could have been dealing with a player. If they didn't use your name, that's a clue. We have 1212, love is on the horizon. So for some of you, love is on the horizon for you. If you're seeing 1212, that's a clue. We have I practice sex magic, okay? So maybe some of you were dealing with somebody that dabbles in magic and sex magic. I need sexual freedom, but I also need you. Okay? That's my daughter. Okay. I feel embarrassed and it has paralyzed me from talking to you. Okay, so someone is embarrassed by their behavior and doesn't know how to talk to you. Okay? I never not think of you. Okay? So, and we got that someone is always longing for you. Okay. All right. So someone is heavily thinking about you, Aries. Okay. Now we'll get to the person. We'll get to the tarot card reading. Oh my. We have a tower. There's a tower in their energy. Well, okay. So things are stormy. Okay. Your person is things aren't smooth sailing in their life. Okay. Some type of tower. We have a Knight of Pentacles. So they're trying to make their way to you. They have an offer for you. Okay. It's taken them a while to figure out what they want, possibly. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. So somebody is trying to figure out what to do, and they're thinking about you. They're thinking about reaching out to you, okay? But maybe they're wondering if it's been too long, if they've waited too long, okay? If too much time has passed between you two, okay? Maybe they're thinking that they should have took their chance when they had it. We have the Two of Cups. Okay, so the person on your mind is thinking that you two are soulmates. That you two have some type of connection that is very special, very unique. Okay? A connection that they haven't found anywhere else. This connection kind of blows them away. Okay? And they think about you. They possibly think about what you've said, how you've reacted. Okay? They think about how loving you are. Okay? I feel like. Okay, we're going to clarify the Tower. Okay, they're having a tower when it comes to love or some type of choice that they made in love. Okay, maybe they made the wrong choice and they now realize it. They could be a Gemini. Okay. All right, clarify the Knight of Pentacles. We have a King of Swords, so you could have been dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. Okay. This person could be focused on work, okay, or they want to be honest with you. Okay, this person is ready. Well, tell me about this King of Swords. Tell me about this King of Swords. Okay, they want to mend your connection. They want to be honest with you. They want to express themselves clearly. They want to explain themselves. They're trying to look for the solutions to y'all's issues. Possibly there's things that came in between you two, okay? They're trying to get past those. If there were barriers to your connection, they're trying to solve their problems and their issues when it comes to your connection, okay? All right, they could be being patient with reaching out to you. They could be taking their time, okay? They're trying to find their footing again and their balance, okay? So this person is going through turbulence. So they're trying to make the best of their situation currently. Okay, clarify the Four of Swords. Okay, they think about how they left you behind, or they abandoned you, or they could have ghosted you. Okay, they might be thinking about their financial problems too. Okay, they might be worried about finances. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. So it could be, yeah, okay. They have money insecurities, I would say. This person feels like they don't have a lot to offer you. Okay? And it's making them feel insecure. They think about that. They think about how that they don't measure up to you. Okay? And they feel like they are very unstable currently. Okay? And it's possibly due to their immaturity. Okay. Clarify the Two of Cups, please. I've got the Two of Pentacles. So possibly your person is experiencing something like what goes around comes around when it comes to love, when it comes to some type of connection in their life. Maybe they treated you. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so they're debating whether or not they should reach out to you and express their feelings towards you. They're not quite sure. They feel like they don't measure up, or they're not in a good position to give you what you deserve. Okay? Is what I'm getting, but their heart is telling them that they should just go for it, is what I'm getting. Okay. Clarify the Lovers. They've been betrayed by a lover. Okay. By some connection, some type of love connection they've had. They've suffered some type of betrayal. Okay. So this person's been backstabbed. Okay. And that's why they're in a tower. Okay. Clarify Temperance, please. They could be a Sagittarius. We've got the King of Pentacles. So this person is trying to fix their financial problems too. Okay, is what I'm getting. They're concerned with finances. That's why they're coming out as the King of Pentacles. Okay. Clarify the Page of Cups, please. Okay. I feel like this person was emotionally immature and they didn't offer you the love that they should have. They should have given you love, but they didn't because of some type of blockage. Okay? It could have been mental. I think it was more of an emotion. This person was emotionally blocked due to they've experienced emotional disappointments. Okay, they have emotional trauma, I would say. Okay, and that caused them not to give you or to express themselves correctly when it comes to their feelings. Okay, they could be a water sign. We've got all 3 kings here. We've got 3 out of the 4. Okay. Earth, water, and air. Okay. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Okay, I've got the 9 of Cups, clarifying the Knight of Cups. Okay, so you're this person's wish fulfillment, I think. Okay, or tell me about the 9 of Cups. They could see you really succeeding. Okay, what they really want is to heal y'all's connection. That's what they want. They want to heal it. Okay? And they're hoping that they can if they say the right thing. They're trying to find the right words. They don't exactly know what to say. Okay? But what they truly wish for is for you to be able to successfully overcome what they did in the past. Okay? How they reacted to you, how they showed up for you. Okay? They could be an Aquarius. Clarify the 10 of Swords, please. Judgment. Okay? So your person is having to pay for whatever they did in the past has caught up to them, and that's why they've been betrayed. That's why they're suffering. Okay? And they're awakened to somebody. They're seeing some type of love connection for what it is. Okay? They're realizing that their choice is why they're experiencing the tower. Their choices have caught up to them. Okay? They possibly want your forgiveness for the past. They could be a spiritually... Okay, because they've been backstabbed now, they could have caused a spiritual awakening. Okay? And they could be under judgment from the divine, and this is part of their karma. This betrayal, it could be an ending, is because of their choices. And the divine has put judgment upon them because their choices were not... Well, their choices could have been based on physical instead of... I know it was more based on physical than anything, okay? All right? So whatever this person thought would... They operated more in the physical realm, okay, is what I'm getting. Okay, clarify the King of Pentacles, please. We've got the Hermit. So this King of Pentacles is trying to find their balance, is trying to be sensible. And okay, so they're going within, okay? This person could feel all alone with their situation, like no one understands them. Clarify the Hermit. Okay, they're really searching their soul and they're making progress. They're figuring themselves out. Okay, and they could be turning their back on connections that no longer are serving them. Okay, and the law of attraction is pulling at this person. Okay, when they search their soul, their attraction for you, it speaks to them. Their soul is telling them it's you, I would think. Okay, when they're in hermit, it's you they're thinking about. Okay. With the Three of Wands, clarify the King of Cups. Okay, they could be a Cancer. This person is moving forward, okay, in some direction. Okay, or they're figuring out how to overcome financial issues. They could be a Cancer. Clarify the Chariot. They want a victory. The Empress. Okay, they're trying to find, they're really concerned with their financial abundance, okay? And they're trying to move in a direction that will pay off for them when it comes to finances, I think. Okay, and they might be trying to make their way back to you. You might be a parent, but they find you to be the ultimate. They want to take action towards you. Clarify the Empress. Yeah, okay. All right, so they could be trusting their intuition. You might be giving this person the silent treatment at this time. Okay? They don't like that, I would think. Okay, they might find you to be some type of mystical divine being. Okay? You could have psychic abilities. You could be a high priestess, somebody who is on a different level, okay, and maybe they feel like you've moved on from them, okay, because of their emotional immaturity. Okay, this person could have kept secrets from you. Clarify the High Priestess. They did. This person kept some type of secret from you and lied to you. All right. So this person did lie to you and they have some type of secret. Okay, they kept something from you. What? Tell me more. What's the Seven of Swords? What's this? Oh. It could have been they lied to you about their financial situation, or they lied to you about some type of secret family. Okay, this person could have had a secret family that they didn't tell you about. Now, if that doesn't resonate for you, they could have just lied to you about their financial stability or their finances. Okay. So whichever one feels right for you, you just take what resonates. Okay. But that was, for some of you, that was the secret that they kept from you. Either a secret, it could have been both. They could have had a secret family and they lied to you about their finances. Or it was just one or the other, possibly. Okay? All right, let's clarify the Star. All right, they're hoping that if they can heal this connection, that you two could have an abundant new beginning. They feel like you are a blessing and they want to give to you. Okay? Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe, okay, the Magician. They want to take action towards you. They want to create this new beginning with you. Okay, clarify the Magician. All right, they're rushing towards you to speak to you. Okay, what does this person got to say? Okay, they're hoping that they can say the right. What the? They might want to tell you that they're obsessed with you. Okay, they could be a Capricorn. They want to confess. They could be obsessed with you. Okay, clarify the devil. Oh. They're going to explain to you that there was a karmic person that got in between you two. A Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? And they're rushing toward you to try to explain to you that you had some type of jealous rival. Okay? Who that they had to take care of. Okay? So for some of you, the secret was that there was another person, a karmic individual who was toxic, controlling, conniving, jealous. They could practice magic. Okay, when I get the devil and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I think dark witch. Okay, so possibly some of you, now this isn't going to resonate for all of you, but, what they're going to tell you is somebody could have put a spell on them. Maybe that's one of the things that they're going to reveal to you is they were under somebody's spell. Okay? And that's one of the ways that they're going to try to defend themselves and explain to you is, hey, I was under an actual spell. I wasn't exactly in control because I was under someone's spell. Okay? A dark person had me under a spell. Okay? And I would say maybe more, tell me about this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? Usually that means a bad mother as well. Okay? Clarify the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. And they don't love this person, but they were under their spell. All right. And this, they could be disconnecting from them, or this person made it where they were disconnected y'all's connection. Okay. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, yeah, this person came in between you two. Okay. All right, is what I'm getting. All right, so this was your competition, whether you knew it or not. Okay, some type of self-centered, deluded, controlling, conniving, smothering, somebody who could have been a stay-at-home mom who was a practicer of the dark magic. Okay, who came in between you two. Okay, so interesting. Okay, clarify judgment. The moon. So somebody is paying for what they hid, or their emotions. Okay, maybe they're waking up to their emotions, things that they've repressed. Okay, now all their emotions are coming to the surface because they've been betrayed by somebody who they were in a connection with. Okay, so what they've repressed is okay. Clarify. They could be a Pisces. There's been a change with their emotions. Okay, emotionally, this person is not the same. Okay, clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, they're speaking some type of truth. They're setting some type of boundaries. Okay, they're cutting something out of their life. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Okay, they're telling the truth about how they feel. Okay, so they're telling somebody the truth. And in the past, they were hiding their emotions from this person. Okay. What's the emotions? Okay. They want somebody. I feel like they want you back. Okay. Now they're taking back their power. They know what they want when it comes to how they feel. Clarify the Six of Wands. All right? They're courageously speaking up. Okay? Clarify the Nine of Wands. All right, so this is causing a breakdown in some type of home connection. Okay? The change is this person is being very transparent with how they feel about somebody. Okay? And now they know what they want. In the past, I feel like this person didn't know what they want. Okay? But now they know what they want. Okay? And they're over the fighting. They're over the conflict. Okay? They're clarify the Four of Wands in reverse. They're telling somebody this situation we have between each other is not what I want. Okay? This is not a happy environment. This is not, the party's over. I'm not having a good time. Okay? Clarify the Four of Wands in reverse. They're making some type of difficult decision. Okay, what's the Two of Swords? The decision is I want to be free of this. I want to be free of you. Okay, and they're letting somebody know that. Okay? Somebody who's betrayed them. I mean, so it makes sense. Okay, clarify the Three of Wands. Okay, they're making progress when it comes to, they could be consulting with somebody older and wiser than them for advice on what to do next. Okay, they could be a Taurus. Clarify the Hierophant. All right, so this King of Pentacles could be asking somebody in their life for advice on how to proceed. Okay, clarify the Hierophant. Maybe it's somebody religious. Maybe it's somebody from their church or something along, somebody that they trust. Clarify the Hierophant, the Emperor. They're trying to figure out how to take back their power. Okay, how to clarify the Emperor. Okay, this Emperor wants a passionate new beginning, and they're trying to figure out how they can get that. Okay, clarify the Ace of Wands. Okay, so they could be consulting with a lawyer with the Hierophant card. So they could be going to a law office, okay, and asking the lawyer how that they can successfully get cut ties with somebody. Okay, so that they can have some type of passionate new beginning. Okay, so for some of you, this person is consulting with a law office who's helping them. Okay, and they do want to reconcile with you. Okay, they want a reconciliation. Okay. Okay, they want the happily ever after. Clarify the Ten of Cups. Okay, so they possibly are telling the lawyer, okay, that they've been in some type of abusive connection, okay, that has been really taxing on them, or they're telling somebody that they trust about this, that they've been in some type of home environment that's been very toxic. Okay, they could have been in an abusive connection. Okay. All right. I'll clarify the Five of Swords. Yeah, they've been giving to something that is they've been given to somebody who's been sneaky with them, who has possibly bullies them into giving to them, okay? So maybe they have somebody, okay, they could have been dealing with somebody who's been taking from them secretly, okay? Secretly, this person could have drained your person's finances, okay? And that's one of the ways they betrayed them, is they have been, they could have emptied out their bank account, okay? And they might be trying to figure out if they have any type of legal grounds to get this money back from this person. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they're trying to figure out how to control their finances. They're trying to get back their financial stability, okay? And move forward, taking action toward their financial stability, okay? Clarify the Knight of Wands. Okay. Yeah, they've learned their lesson. Information has come to this person. Okay, they're seeing somebody for who they are, and they were dealing with some type of gold digger. Okay, so the person on your mind was dealing with a gold digger. Okay, and they now realize that. Okay. All right. Okay. So I think that's the reading. Okay. Now we'll see what's upcoming for you, Aries, in love. We have a Nine of Cups. I love that card. Okay, so sometimes some readers see this as a stage. So maybe you're taking center stage in your life, okay? You're going, some type of blessing is upcoming for you. We have the Hierophant, okay? All right, so you could be getting a wish of a higher commitment, okay? Upcoming, you could enter some type of connection that's going to lead to a higher level of commitment, okay? You could meet a Taurus. We have the Four of Wands, all right? So maybe you're going to enter a higher commitment with a twin flame connection. Maybe some of you have a twin flame, okay? All right, but I feel like stability and good times are entering some type of time of great celebration. We have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, let's clarify the Nine of Cups. All right, so some of you are going to have some type of wish fulfillment when it comes to love, okay? Somebody's going to give you the love that you deserve or that you want, or that you've always wished for. Clarify this King of Cups. So you could meet a water sign, but it doesn't have to be. Usually the King and the Queen of Cups is about giving and receiving love, okay? Somebody that is going to be in love with you or already has feelings for you. Clarify the King of Cups. Okay. I've got the Five of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Okay. Clarify the Five of Swords. Okay. Somebody who could have been defensive with you in the past wants to lay down their sword, and they want to let go of the hostility between you two. Okay. They're hoping that you two can work through things, work through the conflict. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Okay. They could be traveling toward you. Okay. They want, maybe you've closed a cycle with this person. Okay. Clarify the 10, the world. Clarify the world. Okay. This person is thinking about how they acted towards you in the past. Okay. And possibly you closed this chapter of your life with this person and it weighs heavy on them. Okay. They could be weighed down with guilt, with shame. Maybe they were a coward toward you. They're weighed down with how they reacted to you. Okay. That they were hostile and they were aggressive. And maybe they treated you like you were a competition or you were their enemy. Okay. Maybe they were aggressive towards you. But this person wants, well, okay, what is this? What is the Four of Swords? What does this person think about? What does this person think about? Okay. They think about trying to be able to make things right with you. They think about, okay, tell me more. They think about reaching out to you. Okay, clarify the Knight of Cups. They want to tell you how they feel, but they're very insecure and they're very worried that it's too late, or they don't know what to say. Okay, clarify the Five of Pentacles. They're worried that you've already made up your mind when it comes to them. Okay? That you're done with them. This person is worried that you're done with them. Okay? And that weighs heavy on them. And it weighs heavy on them that they didn't say what they should have said in the past. Okay? And that they feel like you're not interested in them possibly anymore. Okay? And that weighs on them. Okay? So someone from your past possibly is reflecting on their bad behavior, and they're going, okay, tell me more about the Knight of Cups. What's this person going to do? They're making a judgment. Okay, they're going to take action towards you. So upcoming, somebody from your past is going to try to make things right with you. Okay? Clarify the Hierophant, please. Okay. Okay, so some of you might feel restricted. Okay, because of a past commitment, or maybe this is the person on your mind. You could meet a Virgo, a water sign. Okay. Okay, maybe some of you upcoming are going to be afraid of commitment, is what I'm getting. So some of you might be afraid of a commitment. Okay, clarify the Hermit. Yeah, because you've been wounded by love, so you might be afraid upcoming. Okay. Clarify the Nine of Wands. All right, and so upcoming, you're just working on yourself. You're working through, and you're healing, and you're going to try to get past your fears. Okay. So upcoming, a lot of you are just going to work through situations, okay? And maybe you will seek the help of others, okay? Maybe some of you are parents, okay? And you're going to be focused more on work upcoming, okay? But I feel like just continue to nurture yourself and heal yourself, and you'll be able to overcome this fear that you might have. Okay. Clarify the Four of Wands. Okay, there's some type of change incoming when it comes to your home, or it could be your work life. Okay, or it could be a reunion. So maybe you're going to reunite with somebody. Okay, clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, jeez. I like dropped half the deck. Okay. Okay, there's some... Okay, I've got the Emperor. There's some type of change when it comes to... clarify the Emperor. Oh, well. Okay. Okay, I feel like some of you are going to enter some type of powerful new love. Okay, maybe you're going to meet a fellow Aries, but it doesn't have to be. It could be just somebody who really is stable and secure. Okay, you're going to meet like a boss daddy. Okay, and you're going to experience some
preparation and professionalism to meet like a boss. Articulate, listen actively,
okay,
and have your objectives clear.
Okay, Google. Shh. Okay, Google wanted to talk. Okay, maybe that's confirmation. Maybe that was confirmation. Okay, that some of you are going to meet somebody who's going to make you feel things that you haven't felt in a while, or maybe you've never felt. Okay? All right, awaken you emotionally. Okay, because they're going to really pour into your connection. Okay? All right, clarify the Six of Pentacles. Okay, the Moon. So maybe upcoming you're going to be fearful about giving of yourself, of being emotionally vulnerable. Clarify the Moon. You could meet a Pisces or an Earth sign. Okay, so some of you are going to be standoffish, okay, or very guarded about what you want to give to, okay? But there's something positive incoming, okay? But Spirit is saying protecting yourself is always a good idea, okay? So they do want you to protect your energy upcoming, okay? Because in that way, you can figure out what you truly want. You might meet a Leo. Clarify the Sun. Okay, there's some type of blessing headed your way, but you're going to be worried about it. Okay, maybe you're going to be unsure about some type of blessing that's headed your way. Okay, maybe... why is the Nine of Swords here? Okay, maybe this blessing is going to make, you're going to have to take a leap for this blessing to work out, and it's going to leave you feeling vulnerable, and being vulnerable is hard for you to deal with. Okay, so maybe you're going, clarify the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, so some of you are going to have to let yourself be open to being vulnerable, and this is going to cause a tower. Okay, if you allow yourself to be vulnerable, what's the Tower? Okay, it's the Three of Swords. Maybe allowing yourself to be vulnerable is going to bring up trauma. Okay, clarify the Three of Swords. Okay. Yeah, it could be trauma from your past or your childhood. Okay. So upcoming, you're going to be worried about some type of opportunity or some type of blessing that's headed your way, because it's going to force you to take some type of leap of faith. And you're going to have to be vulnerable, and you're going to have to allow yourself to put yourself out there, okay? And so that's going to be difficult for you, okay? Because it might trigger your past trauma, and you might have some fears about it. But Spirit is saying, I think that this is a good leap of faith. Okay, clarify the Ten of Cups. What? Okay. Maybe it's not. I've got the Devil. Okay. So some of you are going, somebody's going to bring, okay. All right. Okay. Somebody's going to offer you something. All right. So upcoming, possibly some of you, somebody's going to try to get back in your good graces from the past. Okay? And you're going to have a lot of reservations because this person did you dirty in the past. Okay? So this person's going to put you in a tower because you're going to have to make a decision. Okay? And they okay, clarify the Devil. Okay, so this person is going to bring you some type of news, okay? And they're going to want you to make a choice, okay? So upcoming, you're going to have some type of choice because this person's, something has happened in their life that is, that they want to tell you about, okay? And you're going to have to decide whether or not you want a new beginning with this person. Okay, so somebody's got some type of news that they want to tell you. Okay, and you're going to have to decide if you want to get past what this person did to you in the past, or if you just want to close the chapter with this person. Okay? Because this person in the past hid things from you. Okay? And possibly but they're going to try to make things right. Okay? They're going to try to fight for y'all's connection, even though in the past they were immature. And they know that with the Sun card. Okay? And this person did cause a tower in your life. Okay? But now they want to give to your connection. Okay? And so you're going to be like unsure of what to do. You're going to be very anxious because this person and you have a past history, and they've been in devil energy in the past. Okay? And you could have been in a family connection with this person. Okay? But they want to reconcile. Okay? So you have a choice upcoming on what you want to do with some person in your past, if that resonates. Okay? All right. I think that's the reading. Okay. All right. Let me see. I guess I'll use these. We'll see what this person wants to say. Okay. Emotions, in and out, clashing like waves, and earth sign. Okay, so somebody has emotions for you, and they could be an earth sign. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. We have terms and pregnancy. Okay. Somebody wants to negotiate with you or is going to beg you back. Okay. And something about pregnancy. Okay, I don't know. We'll clarify. What's this emotions? Can you clarify that, please, Spirit? Deadline, new boo, sneaky, justice, twin flames. Okay, somebody has emotions for you, but they feel like time is running out, or they missed the deadline for you guys, because possibly some of you have a new boo, okay, and they were sneaky, okay, and possibly they're dealing with some type of legal problem, either divorce, court visit, okay. This sneaky snake is dealing with justice, and you two could have been twin flames. Okay, clarify earth signs. We have secrets. So somebody could have been in a secret commitment, because earth energy, when I think of earth energy, I think of commitment. So somebody could have been in a secret commitment and didn't tell you. Okay. So if that resonates, then just take what resonates. Okay. Clarify terms. Okay. So somebody wants to work things out and they're going to beg you back. Okay. But this person, be careful. They might be wearing a mask. Okay. They could be hiding their true self, or they're not being completely transparent with you when they beg you back. Okay. But they could visit you. They could unexpectedly show up at your house, or get in contact with you somehow. Okay. But somebody wants you back. Okay, clarify pregnancy. We have self-love. Okay. So somebody could have been entrapped by somebody who is very selfish. Somebody could have gotten pregnant on purpose. Okay, because this speaks of intentions. So somebody could have intentionally gotten pregnant. If that resonates, then, but if it doesn't, ignore me. Clarify self-love. Guarded, past trauma, building up walls, defensive. Yeah, somebody was trying to control somebody, and they were only concerned with themselves, and so they could have gotten pregnant on purpose. Okay, that's not going to resonate for all of you, but that could be some of your story. Okay, and on the bottom we have signs. So some of you are receiving signs, spiritual contracts, songs, telepathic dreams of them. Okay, this could be both of you receiving signs. Okay. Okay, we'll get 4 more, and then we'll clarify those 4. We have getaway, run away in the sunset, begin an adventure, go on vacation. So some of you are going to go on a getaway. We have butterflies, devotion, can't stop smiling, happiness, feeling complete. Okay. So some of you have transformed. We have fired up. Furious with rage, building up emotions, overwhelming thoughts, very angry. Okay, so y'all could have been dealing with somebody who had anger issues. We have call, expressing conversation, unblocking, hearing your voice. Okay, clarify getaway, please. Okay. So possibly somebody who ran from you is longing for you, okay? With the getaway, that could be, and maybe you're in separation with somebody, okay? So you could be at a distance from somebody okay, or maybe, That's what I'm getting. I'm just going to go with that. Okay, clarify butterflies. Union. Okay, so somebody feels like their happiness is with you and they want to reconcile. They want a second chance. Okay. Clarify fired up. Unsatisfied. Bare minimum reciprocation, losing interest. So maybe somebody was fired up because possibly this was you, that they didn't give you what you wanted. Okay, they weren't reciprocating, or maybe they were playing games with you. Somebody could have been in a hostile mindset, okay, and they weren't reciprocating, okay, because they were jaded. So you could have been dealing with somebody who was jaded. Clarify call. Commitment around winter, third party around summer. Okay, so somebody's going to call you because they think that you two are soulmates, and it could be around winter time. Okay, and maybe they got out of a third party around the summertime. Okay, or something happened with a third party around summer, or maybe you were the third party and you hooked up with this person in the summer. Okay, and maybe they I don't know, just take what resonates. So something could be happening around the winter time with the person on your mind. Okay, I feel like they might reach out to you around the winter. Okay, so that's soon. All right, let's get some affirmations. I'm already like over an hour. Okay, have faith. I'll just do a few. Express your joy. Okay, think things through. Okay, all right, let's just get a couple of the badass and then we'll end. Okay, dream big, hustle hard, and show the world what a badass you are. Okay, you've got it going on, Aries. Don't you forget it. You are a badass. I'm grateful for this wild, crazy, effing awesome life. Yeah, count your blessings. Okay, and when we're in the spirit of being grateful and gratitude, then good things come to us. We're being magnetic for the positive, and positive pulls in the positive. Okay, just like the negative feeds on the negative. Okay, so the spirit of gratitude will get you a lot of places. Okay, and it's going to help your mindset too. So just remain grateful, and it's going to open doors for you. I promise. All right, Aries, thank you so much for watching.